Share screen, share sound, share. Very good. Okay, does everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Excellent. So again, as the speech I've chosen again is a speaker who, again, I feel is one of the most charismatic, uh, one of the best speakers I've heard in a while. And this speaker also exhibits a lot of pathos. And that's the theme of the day, pathos. He has charisma, he has enthusiasm, he's very exciting to listen to. He's very enthusiastic. He has pathos, and he also uses a lot of rhetorical devices. And I counted a number of rhetorical devices that he used in this speech. And as a reviewer, a rhetorical device is a technique used by a speaker to encourage or provoke an emotional response or visual image in the audience through the use of language. And he is an expert at doing this. In this speech, I've noticed that he used these 6 rhetorical techniques. He used about 5 or 6 anaphors. He really likes anaphors. He used a lot of those. He used one simile, which was really funny, and you'll notice that right away when he does that. He has multiple episodes of alliteration. He uses a lot of triads, and I saw at least 2 episodes of idioms. He used quotations. Now, quotation is really not necessarily a rhetorical device, but it's a very useful technique for every speaker to use to demonstrate the points that they want to say. So as a review, anaphora is repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of successive clauses. Examples of anaphoras are "give me liberty" or "give me death." He repeats the statement "give me" between each phrase. Another example is "you're damned if you do" and "you're damned if you don't." So you repeat. So the constant theme is you have a repetition at each part of your sentence or phrase. He also uses a simile. You'll hear this, it's going to be really funny. A figure of speech comparing one thing to another of a different kind to make a description more emphatic or vivid. Examples of similes are brave as a lion, cold as ice, sparkles like a diamond. So when they compare 2 things, you usually hear the word as or like comparing the 2 things. The alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds in 2 more neighboring words or syllables. So my favorite alliteration sentence is "smart speakers sprinkle their speeches with carefully chosen power words." So you have the repetition in this sentence, of the F and the C sounds. An idiom, we haven't talked about that before, but an idiom is a group of words with a fixed meaning that is different from the meanings of each word of its own. And you've all heard idioms you've read them in books, you've heard people say them. Common ones are "bite the bullet." So you're actually not biting a bullet, but that expression means that you're doing something that you really don't want to do. Or "bury the hatchet." You're not burying an actual hatchet, but you're forgiving someone instead of killing them with a hatchet. You're forgiving them and you're burying it. So these are examples. And finally, the triad, a figure of speech where 3 successive words and phrases are used to express the central idea. Examples of triads: the good, the bad, and the ugly, blood, sweat, and tears, be sincere, be brief, be seated. So we're going to do something that we haven't done before. We do a session in Toastmasters called "Who Said That?" But what I'm going to do here, and since you're all experts on rhetorical devices, as we're going through the speech, I'm going to ask you to see if you can recognize which rhetorical device he's using.
Get a custom lip look that's true to you.
Okay,
Go
just
bold
the
and plump
advertisement.
with Juvederm Ultra XC.
Hakeem Jeefries, the minority leader, at the podium. Let's listen.
It's a high honor and a distinct privilege as a Brooklynite, New Yorker, and as an American to stand before you today and unequivocally express my support for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz to be the next president and vice president of the United States of America.
So right away, he comes across very enthusiastic, very excited, very passionate. Just if you look in the dictionary at the word pathos, you're going to see a picture of him. I believe he's one of the most passionate speakers with great pathos that I've seen in a long time.
Over the last few years, House Democrats have been hard at work, and we could not have asked for a better leader to partner with than President Joseph Robinette Biden, who will go down as one of the most consequential presidents of all time. Last month, President Biden selflessly passed the torch to Vice President Kamala Harris, who is ready, willing, and able to fight for the people.
Okay, what was that he just did?
Pass the torch is the idiom part.
Well, that was the idiom, and then he did something else. He said ready, willing, and able. What was that?
Oh, that's the three things.
That was a
Triad?
triad. Yeah, exactly. That was a triad. Okay. So pass the torch, that was the idiom, and ready, willing, and able was the triad.
Kamala Harris is a courageous leader, a compassionate leader, and a common sense leader.
What was that?
The leader.
No, he said a compassionate.
Passion,
Twice.
yeah.
Is the alliteration.
That was another triad.
Oh, try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who will deliver real results for everyday Americans. Kamala Harris is fighting for our freedom. Kamala Harris is fighting for our families. Kamala Harris is fighting for our future. Together, let's make Kamala Harris the 47th President of the United States of America.
Okay, so he did two things there.
Yeah, he did that fighting, explained it like 3 times.
Right. So the
Fighting
word,
for
so F, so the F, fighting for our freedom, fighting for our future. So
Right.
that was alliteration.
Right. Alliteration?
That was alliteration, and it was also an anaphora because he started each sentence with Kamala Harris is fighting for our future. Kamala
yeah.
Harris is fighting for our freedom.
Right,
So
right,
it
right.
was both an anaphora and it was alliteration.
Right. Good.
In our great country, when you work hard and play by the rules, you deserve to earn a living wage. You deserve to have an affordable place to call home. You deserve to educate your children in a great public school that is free from gun violence. And you deserve high quality, affordable health care, and you deserve the chance to one day retire with grace and with dignity.
Okay, what was that?
Okay, he kept
Again?
saying go ahead.
Again, anaphora, you deserve.
Right.
Exactly, another anaphora. He loves anaphoras. You can hear a bunch of them.
But for far too many people in our great country, they are struggling to live paycheck to paycheck. And as a result, the American dream is out of reach.
Okay, what was that? The American dream.
Idiom?
I would say it's an idiom because obviously the country America doesn't dream, but that phrase
Oh, yeah,
represents
right.
the aspirations of the people of the United States. So
Right.
it's very famous idiom.
And thank you, Ms.
Here's the
Rosie,
thing.
for giving
Extreme
the
MAGA
opportunity.
Republicans don't care about everyday Americans. They only care about themselves. Our approach, led by Kamala Harris and Coach Walz, is very different. We care about you, the American people. And we will fight hard to make sure that the American dream is alive and well in every single community. Now, the road ahead will not be easy, which brings me to you-know-who. Donald Trump is like an old boyfriend who you broke up with, but he just won't go away.
What was that?
Simile?
Right, you see the like right there. Donald
Yeah.
Trump is like an old boyfriend.
Yeah.
He has spent the last 4 years spinning the block, trying to get back into a relationship with the American people. Bro, we broke up with you for a reason. Trump was the mastermind of the GOP tax scam, where 83% of the benefits went to the wealthiest 1% in America. Trump failed our country during the COVID-19 pandemic. Trump is a chaos agent who is focused on himself, not the American people. Trump tried to destroy our democracy by lying about the election and inciting a violent mob to attack the Capitol. Trump put 3 extreme justices on the Supreme Court who destroyed Roe v. Wade. We broke up with you for a reason. Donald Trump can spin the block all he wants, but there's no reason for us to ever get back together.
Okay, what was that?
Good.
That was another anaphora. He started each sentence with Trump. Trump did
Oh,
this.
yeah,
Trump
right,
did
right.
that. Trump did that. And that was like maybe 5 or 6 instances we put Trump in the first part of the sentence.
Right.
Anaphora.
Been there, done that. We're not going back.
Been there, done that. What's that?
Okay, that's
Thank
that's one of those things when you use like bite the bullet.
Right, idiom. That's another idiom. So
Oh.
been there, done that. That means it's something commonplace, something that, but the exact words don't indicate what it is, but we all know or
Mhm.
we've heard that expression, so it means something to us, but it's not what the actual words say. That's an idiom. Been there, done that.
Kamala Harris and House Democrats will always put people over politics. Kamala
What was that? People over politics.
I do.
That was alliteration with the but P. People over politics.
Harris and House Democrats will lower costs and grow the middle class. Kamala Harris and House Democrats will fix our broken immigration system and secure the border. Kamala Harris and House Democrats will strengthen the relationship between the police and the community. Kamala Harris and House Democrats will continue to combat the climate crisis with the fierce urgency of now. Kamala Harris and House Democrats will protect Social Security, protect Medicare.
Okay, so first that was another anaphora. We said Kamala Harris and the House Democrats will do this. Kamala Harris and the House Democrats will do that. That was that was another anaphora. And now he's going to do another anaphora.
Care, protect Medicaid, protect the Affordable Care Act, protect working families, protect small businesses, protect the middle class, protect free enterprise, protect our children, protect our seniors, protect our veterans, protect our unions, protect our dreamers, and always protect a woman's freedom to make her own reproductive health care decisions.
Okay, another long anaphora.
Wow.
He loves those, huh?
Yeah.
The extreme MAGA Republicans want to divide us. But the Constitution promises equal protection under the law. We are one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, what was that?
Star Spangled Banner?
I would say it's a quotation.
Yeah, quote.
Yeah, a
Oh, yeah,
quotation.
right, right.
That a lot of people identify with.
Together, let's build a brighter future for our children and our grandchildren. In the Old Testament, book of Psalms, the scripture tells us that weeping may endure during the long night, but joy will come in the morning.
Okay, what was that? There's another quotation.
Another
Oh,
quote.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never heard it before, but apparently a lot of people in the audience have.
Here's how we do it. Strategize on Sunday. Meet the moment on Monday. Take it to them on Tuesday. Work it out on Wednesday. Thank the Lord on Thursday. Fight the power on Friday. Set it off on Saturday. Get a few hours of sleep, wake up the next day, and do it all over again until joy, joy, joy comes in the morning.
Okay, what was that?
A whole lot of alliteration.
Alliteration,
Yes.
yeah. Fight.
But that's a song, you know, Jonathan.
Is it from a song? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, very, very religious song.
Yeah,
Make you
it
cry
is.
when you listen to it. It comes in the morning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But he might start on Monday. Meet the moment on Monday. Take it to him on Tuesday. So those are a series of alliteration
Oh,
examples.
yeah, right.
Now there's only 76 days left. There are only 76 days left. We must continue to speak up. We must continue to show up. We must continue to stand up, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans. And when we do, nothing can stop Kamala Harris from becoming the 47th President of the United States of America. Nothing can stop House Democrats from taking back the majority. Nothing can stop the American people from continuing our march toward a more perfect union. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. God bless you. God bless Kamala Harris. May God bless the United States of America.
Okay, and he ended with another anaphora. Nothing can stop us. Multiple times.
Right. That was great.
Yeah.
That's good.